Wings of Fire has 14 books currently released in the main series, 2 super editions, and a handful of novellas. The lore is constantly expanding, and due to that, Wings of Fire has plenty of secrets that even the most hardcore fans do not know about. So, to summarize everything that might be missing from your catalog of dragon knowledge, I made this fun yet informative iceberg going over everything from the origin of Sunny's names to the most obscure fan wing theories. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. I put a lot of time and effort into my work, and subscribing would encourage me to do more. Also, my birthday is on the 2nd, so it would be a nice gift. I'd also like to thank the current subscribers for their continued support. As a small artist, every one of you means a lot to me. In addition, this will contain spoilers. That's the nature of an iceberg, but I figure that's why you want to see this video anyways. But if you haven't caught up with the series yet, I seriously recommend you turn away and get back to reading. It's a really good series, and it's best to be taken as a surprise. I will also be adding sources for most of my claims, whether in screenshots or audio interviews embedded to this video, so rest assured that all these are true facts for Tui. For the ones that do not have any images supporting them, that's because I just can't remember which AMA it comes from. So let's stop at the top of the iceberg and work our way down into the depths of obscure knowledge. Welcome to level 1 of the iceberg. These are facts that everyone knows and are pretty obvious, as demonstrated by the icon for this level, the original cover for the Dragonette Prophecy. The first thing on the list is the Scorching is an event often referred to in the books and is the start of Dragon Society 5,000 years ago. Relatively little is known about it, however many theorize it was when the dragons started to wipe out the pre-existing human society. Tui has said she might cover this event in a field guide or Legend Super Edition. Sunny is named after Tui's dog Sunshine.
But I did name a dragon after my little dog Sunshine. So you can guess, it's Sunny, the heroine of book 5. I just thought that it was kind of a perfect sandwing dragon name and it would be fun for Sunshine to be memorialized.
Mudwings. There is a common joke among many fanwings that Tui hates Mudwings because of how little books they have and because of how little information we know about them in canon. Tui's promised on 5 separate occasions that I found while researching this iceberg that a more in-depth look at Mudwing culture will be in a guide, so let's hope she lives up to the word. Lastly in this category, Aaron Hunter. Tui T. Sutherland has written under the Aaron Hunter name, the same name who wrote Warrior Cats. Welcome to level 2. This is where fans who haven't read the first book begin to get a tiny bit confused, so I thought it would be fitting to add the Dangerous Gift as its icon. The first topic of this level is Trans Sky. There is a character named Sky who many headcanon to be trans. Sky is a twin dragon and his twin is female, which is biologically impossible for dragons since they're identical twins. However, if he was trans, that would make more sense, as that would be biologically possible. Tui said that trans dragons exist in the Wings of Fire universe and that she might consider making Sky trans with proper research, so my fingers are crossed for now. Number 2. Special covers. Wings of Fire books purchased from the Barnes & Nobles often have a special cover. These covers feature extra characters on the inside or outside of the jacket. An example of this is the inside cover of Barnes & Noble's edition of A Dangerous Gift, which has Jerboa 1 and baby Jerboa 2. Typhoon. Typhoon is a fan character who is in Darkness of Dragons. The owner of Typhoon won the spot by donating to a charity auction. And lastly, Darkstalker's Choice. This is a popular alternate universe one-shot where instead of rejecting the strawberry, Darkstalker decides to eat it. It gained popularity because a lot of Darkstalker's fans believed it was out of character for him to reject the strawberry. We've now dipped below the surface of the water and entering level 3. The icon for level 3 is the special inside cover for A Dangerous Gift, which, as I said before, features Jerboa 1 and Jerboa 2. The first topic on this list is Speedwings, which is the video game made for Wings of Fire that was hosted on the Wings of Fire website under the Scholastic domain using Flash. Since the death of Flash, this game is no longer playable. The Enclave is the next fact. They are a group similar to the Outlaws that was briefly mentioned in Book 7 as being in control of possibility. Tui said that she might add them to a guide. The next two are really related, so I'm just going to lump them together. 7 DODs. Tui stated that she originally was going to have 7 protagonists, 1 for each tribe in the Dragonets of Destiny. However, she was advised against it because it would cause the story to be too cluttered. One of these options for the Dragonets of Destiny was, of course, Peril. If Tui had gotten 7 Dragonets of Destiny, she would have added Peril to the cast. And last for this category, Morosier's corpse. In Winter Turning, when the Jade Winglet goes to the Nightwing Island to rescue Icicle, they pass a lava cast. This is confirmed out of the books to be Morosier, who did not leave the island with the other Nightwings. Welcome to level 4. The icon for this level is Starflight and Morosier blasting a dragon with fire. The first topic of this section is the Poisonous Jungle. On Amazon, the 13th book in the Wings of Fire has received a lot of flack for featuring a sapphic pairing between Willow and the book's protagonist Sundew. This is because, unfortunately, homophobia exists in this world, unlike Pyria and Pantala, where Tui's confirmed there's no such thing as homophobia. Our next topic is also related to the Pantalans. Other visitors. The strange wings in Byrne's Weirdling Tower are from a Silkwing, showing that other dragons have crossed the ocean between Pyria and Pantala in the past. I wonder if this dragon got a hold of Clearsight's map, and if they didn't, how did they make their way over? Next up is Cliff. Tui has confirmed that Cliff is based off of one of her sons. Originally, Keeply was going to be based off of that dragon, however, Keeply was, and I quote, going off in his own direction, so she decided to not do that. Peacemaker's death. In an interview, Tui confirmed that if Peacemaker would ever put on Keeply's earring, he would not revert back into Darkstalker, unlike popular alternate universes. Putting it on would remove all of Darkstalker's enchantments, including immortality, causing Peacemaker to crumble to dust after becoming Darkstalker again. Yikes.
I have it on my list, but it's your question.
There's like this huge thing going on where it's like, if someone just gave Peacemaker one of those earrings
That Kibble made.
that Kibble made to
That nullifies all Darkstalker's
if
magic.
Peacemaker put it on, would he just, the Darkstalker just morph right back into existence and be like,
That's a good question.
where am I?
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, so like, or he could just die. I guess we'll reverse the immortality spell too. So Peacemaker just dissolve into dust, like Thanos
turn into Darkstalker and just melt away.
It's like a disappearing act, some sort of Rosencrantz Guildenstern type
You
stuff.
just like eat it up, you just like pop it in.
So yeah.
I'm afraid I think that's what would happen.
Peacemaker's gonna be Thanos out of existence.
I mean, or like he'd like turn back into Darkstalker and then immediately get old and then immediately die. It could be really horrible.
Like just a rapid.
The Thanos from DAU is not
Mildly
very happy about
horrifying.
it.
And our last point is a tiny bit discoursey. Glorybringer. Glory and Deathbringer are a canon pairing, I do acknowledge that. However, have an age gap of 5 years, with Glory being 8 and Deathbringer being 13. Dragons mature at 8 years, however that also means Darkstalker's Deathbringer, not Darkstalker, goodness sake, has been an adult longer than Glory and might take advantage of her. Glory is around 18 in Dragon Year, so Deathbringer's maybe around 27? I'm not sure about it. I'm not gonna add my opinion on it, but just know that this has been a sore topic and persistent discourse has surrounded this ship. If you end up talking about this in the comments, please keep it civil. I am begging you. I will not hesitate to block some of you from my comment section. On a slightly lighter note, let us go down to level 5. We are greeted here with the horrifically cursed version of Keyblade that is present in home base. I have not met a single Wings of Fire fan who is like that game. However, you know what Wings of Fire fans do like? Asking Tui questions, which is how we come to the brilliant answer that Tui gave on whether she would introduce neurodivergent characters. Tui said that Whiteout is likely the dragon equivalent of autistic, or rather she implied that. And while she doesn't want to put labels on it exactly, there are definitely other characters who are.
Are there any characters in Wings of Fire that have autism? So like the person said that they noticed some traits of autism and like Whiteout in particular and Cricket, possibly also like Starflight and Moon. So are any of them on the autism spectrum? Or like, did you do any research for that when you were making any of these characters?
I don't want to say like they are exactly this because I don't want to be doing it wrong. To me, like everyone is a little different. They definitely, I would say whiteout is the most like atypical, neuroatypical. And that it's a little different because they're dragons, but I do like in my head, yes, some of them are, but I don't, I haven't like, I don't want to spell that out and get it wrong. You know what I mean?
Let's move to the Nightwing's mortal enemies, the Ice Wings with the gift of understanding. In the dangerous gift, Snowfall stumbles upon and discards the Book of Understanding. This may possibly become another story one day.
Spoilers for book 14. So in the Forbidden Treasury that Snowfall is in, there's this item called the Gift of Understanding that Snowfall's like, understanding? I don't care about understanding other people. Is there any information you have about it? Or is it just kind of one of those seeds they put? And I also have to say it's my theory that it lets them understand scavengers. That's my personal theory.
They
were going to use it in the book, but...
So... gosh, what can I say?
If you say it's a spoiler, that's fine. You're allowed to be like, this is a spoiler.
It is like, well, you kind of said the word seeds, and that is something where I have all these like other stories going on, like in the background of my head that like I try to plant the seeds for in the hopes that I can eventually come back to them. And that is one that's connected to something I actually started writing and haven't finished. So I can't explain it because it would be a spoiler, but it is definitely a seed for an idea that may eventually turn into something. But I'm glad someone noticed it. That was definitely, I was like, sneak this in here and see if anyone.
Oh yeah, I definitely think a lot of people picked up on it and then were kind of sad that that like it wasn't like picked up or no there was no information about it. But yeah, if there's another story about it, everyone's gonna be like, oh, let's go get it.
Yeah.
And let's go to another cursed animus object, the necklace. The first release of the Dragonette Prophecy had a necklace with the infinity-tailed dragon, the same one that is present on the covers. The same necklace actually later appeared in the series, in Book 8, where Charmeleon enchants a necklace to remove Pearl's fire scales and her memories of clay. However, that necklace is melted to mere slag in the book. And let's just keep on the theme of objects, we're just keeping these things rolling and rolling from one topic to the next. Illogical objects. This refers to the amount of human-made objects, which had been confirmed in a series despite it being illogical for dragons to have them. This includes toothpaste and pizza, both of which were confirmed in Darkstalker Legends. Pizza would be pretty illogical because of the situations that created to form Italian cuisine in America. Let's return to the darker themes with Jerboa 2. In the Dangerous Gift, we meet Jerboa 1 and Jerboa 3, but not Jerboa 2. This led to some viewers to ask what happened to Jerboa 2 during an interview stream with Tui. She said that was terrible and it's best to leave it to the reader's imagination. Given how twisted my imagination is, yeesh, that's a gruesome way to die. Welcome to level 6. Just like level 5, we have a pretty cursed drawing of a sandwing. Sandwings were not made to be drawn front-facing. Let's move on to the first topic, magic effects. In canon, the only thing animus magic penalizes is one soul, but even this might not be true with Turtle's explanation that the supposed insanity witnessed is just a dragon becoming more and more reckless with their powers and a snowball effect. There's a theory, however, that animus magic also affects land, which is why the old Nightwing Kingdom is so damaged, because Darkstalker casted a lot of spells in his time. Peril, we just love her. This is the second mention of her, and the third mention of her family. Just love her, favorite character. Tui was actually originally planning to kill her off though, in book 5. However, due to letters from the fans, she decided otherwise. How amazing. And just as fiery as Peril, Flame Silks. Because both Silkwings and Hivewings have a tiny bit of Clearsight's genetics, it has been speculated that Flame Silks get their fire from Clearsight. And another fun trivia question about a tribe's features, Seawing wings. Tuiti Sutherland did not originally intend for Seawings to have wings. However, she realized how inconvenient it would be for to have clay drag Tsunami around everywhere, and rethought having sea wings without wings. Here we are, second to last level, and we're with a foreign cover of The Lost Heir. This cover, I think, is the Chinese cover, but feel free to connect me on that in the comments. Topic number 1 is theme songs. TUI has given many protagonist theme songs. A list of it includes Stand By You by Rachel Platen for Ghibli, and I Love Me by Meghan Trainor for Darkstalker. She also has songs which inspire her for writing, such as Get Back Up Again from Trolls. We talked a tiny bit about cursed dragon facts, but I feel like this one is truly cursed with blinking. Hive wings might not actually be able to blink. This is because in the Lost Continent, Blue questions whether hive wing guards need to blink because they were just staring in his direction. Since then, not a single hive wing has blinked in the books. Due to the lack of blinking from this tribe, it is assumed that hive wings cannot blink at all. And lastly, Darkstalker IRL. We know that TUI likes to base many of her characters off of people she knows. Darkstalker, surprisingly, is one of those characters and is based off of a boyfriend she had when she was 15. I agree, us freshmen and sophomores don't tend to have the best romantic relationships, just like Darkstalker and Clearsight. Welcome to the final level of this iceberg. I admit, it's been a journey, it's been fun. And so we are down in the depths, we are down in the abyss, and our icon is Kinkajou, who is not at all fitting. And our first talk will be about Nightwing's telekinesis. Though the third moon power is considered to be strengthening the other two Nightwing abilities in canon, I've seen a theory floating around that the third moon actually provides telekinesis. This has gone unobserved in canon because Darkstalker, the only dragon with 3 moon powers we know of, is an animus, so telekinesis was written off as him doing his animus magic. Number 2, spider names. TUI has said that she is reserving spider names in case she wants to add more tribes. And last but not least, try not to laugh, snooties. In the Dragonette prophecy, Clay is mentioned to be hurt in a cave, however it is never described what hurt him. During a Reddit Ask Me Anything, TUI said he was harmed by an acidic formulation which was similar to stalagmites. These are called snooties and they form in acidic caves. This has been your science fact of today. Alright, so those are all the fun facts I discovered in my 5 years of reading Wings of Fire. I hope you all learned some new facts today, so comment down below what level you were before watching this video on the iceberg. If you like this video, subscribe. I find the complexities of the Pentarian and Pentalian continents interesting and regularly post animations and analyses on them. All the support would help as I am a small channel. And my birthday is coming up soon, so it would be a little gift for me. That's all. Rogan out. Have a nice day.